Hi, I'm Julie Hedges from Three Hearts Photography, and I wanted to share with you the importance of preserving your photos. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I'm a big advocate of the printed portrait. I love printing my photos and I have albums galore. I'm running out of room, seriously. I love sitting down with my kids and being able to show them photos of when they were babies, of when they were growing up, and photos of family members that they didn't get to meet because they passed away before they were born or when they were too young to remember. And it's so important for them to get to know their family members that were a part of their lives and a part of our lives. I found some photos from about 12 years ago that I had taken when I jumped out of an aeroplane. Now this was a very special event, so I went the whole hog. I got the whole collection, and just to prove that I'd done it as well. And they presented it in this special folder. I didn't think anything of it. I've kept it safe. I've, looked after it. I found it on the weekend to show the kids and let them know that, Mum was pretty cool when she was younger. This is what happened. This is the folder that the photos were presented in. It's nothing fancy, I know, but it's part of the memento, isn't it? And we think that our photos are going to be safe in here. They're just plastic pockets and all the photos came in here. But when I opened this folder on the weekend, I realised that all the plastic had eaten into my photos. And you can see it has ruined them. Yes, I really did jump out of an aeroplane. There's spots on them. The colour's gone. They're just ruined. And I'm devastated. So you can see how devastating this is. These are once in a lifetime photos. I'm not going to be jumping out of an aeroplane again. Don't you worry about that. But if I'd only thought about it and thought about putting them into an album that would preserve these photos, then they would be safe. So that's what I'm here to tell you today. Now that your photos are printed, and I hope they are, then look for something that is going to preserve your photos. It needs to be acid-free and lignin-free. Look for those things on your albums. I have 3 different albums to show you. This is your standard album that most of you will purchase. Holds your 4x6 photos. About 200, I think. But here's the difference. This is what you have to look for. Acid-free pages. This is what is going to stop the plastic eating into your photos. For the scrapbookers, you will know this album. This is a Creative Memories album. And the paper is lignin-free and the plastic that goes over the top is acid-free. So your photos are perfectly safe. But this album, placing your photos in this album takes a little bit more time. The last album I'm going to show you is also a scrapbooking album. These ones can be found at Kaisercraft and Spotlight, Lincraft, all your stores that hold scrapbooking supplies. This one was Lincraft. I don't think they stock this sort anymore, but they have the ring binders, and then you can either put full pages in like this or do what I have started to do to make life a little bit easier and quicker. And buy the pages that are similar to the first album I showed you, where you slot in the photos and then just add cards and text. I hope that's helped you to understand how to preserve your photos. Now that we've printed them, we want to look after them and make sure that they last as long as possible so that we can share them with our family, with our friends, and with our children, our grandchildren, and throughout our generations. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help. But keep that in mind, you want to look for acid-free and lignin-free. They're the two things to look for when you're purchasing albums for your photos.
While I know these photos have been damaged by being in an unsafe album, now that I've put them into a safe album, I know that they can't be damaged any further. Don't let this happen to your most precious memories.